Paldea Evolved has been running for the hills, and it's the talk of the week or of the month now. It has been doing a lot of crazy things lately. The prices skyrocketed. The Magikarp is going nuts. The entire set and even the sealed product has been going up in price. In this video, I will be unpacking it all and showing you why I believe this is happening and what you could do to take advantage of the situation and possibly make the best decision that you can for your collecting or your investing goals. If you're new here, my name is Rafael and I run an online TCG business, TopShelfCollectibles.com, from the basement of my house in Illinois. And in this channel, I show you the ins and outs of running an online TCG business, as well as covering the market, collecting, and investing for Pokemon as a whole. And like I said before, today we're covering everything Paldea Evolved, and hopefully by the end of this video you have a better understanding of what the set is doing. And I'll be sharing with you what I am doing personally with my personal positions of Paldea Evolved. Alright, so here's the Paldea Evolved booster box, and as you all already know, in the last month we had a 24% increase in price. We're sitting at around 380 last sold. It seems to be around 380, 385. Some of them are already selling in the 400s, which is crazy to me. We have seen a 61% increase in price on this booster box in the last 3 months and 84% in the last 6 months. There's a lot of things happening with this set right now. There's a lot of hype around what is going on. And look at that amazing, massive increase in price chart that we see here. That is a lot of growth in such a short period of time. And it's not only the booster box. The ETB has also been seeing a lot of increase in pricing. We see in the last month 5%, in the last 3 months 6 to 7%, 65% increase in the last 6 months for the Paldea Evolved ETB, sitting at around $95. A couple of them have been sold for around $99 to $100. Seems to be the ballpark of the last sales for this ETB. The Magikarp, it is the biggest reason as to why I believe this set is doing what it's doing. And a lot of you probably already know this card has also been running up. In the last month, we've seen 24% increase in price, 8% in the last 3 months. In the last 6 months, it saw a little bit of a up and down fluctuation chart, but it was at an all-time high back in February of $276, and it seems like it's getting close to that again. It's sitting at around $227, and the last sold for the raw copy of a Magikarp seems to be around $236 to $230. It's the price point for this Magikarp. But what really is pushing the set forward is not really the raw copy, but the low population report of its PSA 10. You guys probably have already heard it from a lot of people. The PSA 10, 3,000 copies, short of 3,000 here. It's very, very low. And this is the reason why the PSA 10 is selling for around $2,000. And last sold on eBay seems to be around $1,900. This is today as the recording of this video. $2,000 to $1,800, $1,150. So it seems like in the 2,000 ballpark is what the PSA 10 copy is selling for this Magikarp. One thing that I think is very interesting about this specific set is that, like a lot of you guys already know, Paldea Evolved and everything else, Paldean Fates and back all the way to Scarlet and Violet, is going out of rotation in April of 2025 because they are part of the G block. The G block is out of rotation, which means they can no longer be used to be played in tournaments. So once that happens, Pokemon Company will not be reprinting this set. Once a set goes out of rotation, the odds of them being reprinted are 0 to none. Now, we still have time. We have like about 6 to 7 months till that time comes. But the odds of them being reprinted now with all the other sets coming, you know, Black Bolt, White Flare, they're printing Destined Rivals as we speak, and they are still printing Prismatic Evolution, Surging Sparks, and a lot of the other sets. It's going to be really hard for anybody to say that any of these sets are going to get reprinted. But when you take the specialty sets, 151 and Paldean Fates out, then what you have left is Paradox Rift, Paldea Evolved, and Scarlet and Violet on the Obsidian Flames. And when you put those 4 sets together, you can clearly see that Paldea Evolved will take the win. And in my opinion, that has a lot to do with why it's been pushing up as well. A lot of people say that it's not a deep set, that it doesn't have the wow factor. But in my opinion, I love the Raichu, I love the Tyranitar, the Iono. It's a great card. This Meryl in the water here, it's an awesome art. I like the Foot Coco, I like the Heracross. There's a lot of depth in this set. There's a lot of really cool art style cards and IRs that make this set a really good set for the Scarlet and Violet era. And one thing I did see and notice is that they didn't have a special illustration rare card that would push this set to a higher tier level. I think that the Iono, it's a great card, but they could have done something more in the SIR department to push this forward. The Magikarp is the top hit out of the set, and it is a Shinji Kanda art, and that art style, it is very notorious in the hobby. It is the same artist that did the Giratina V from Lost Origin. But here is the thing that I cannot put my head or wrap my head around. And that is the fact that when we look at Silver Tempest booster boxes, for example, they are going right now for $360. And this booster box has also seen an increase in price, you know, with the hype and the demand lately in the past 8 months of the bull market. But this is a $360 set. This set is a year older than Paldea Evolved. And the Paldea Evolved booster box has just essentially surpassed this level of Silver Tempest right now. It is more expensive than Silver Tempest. It has surpassed Astro Radiance, and it seems like it's approaching Brilliant Stars right now. So when I look at these boxes that are, all of them are a year older. I think Brilliant Stars is even older than that. I just can't wrap my head around how this Paldea Evolved box is gonna sustain a $400 price point. It seems like it's already hidden there. But when you compare those older sets, booster boxes, and products with Paldea Evolved, a set that is just 2 years old, that I know it's going out of rotation. I know it's got that Magikarp that everybody loves, Shinji Kanda art, and I know it's got a lot of cards that are really, really good cards out of the set. I just can't put my head around that a 2-year-old set can be $400 and surpass that and sustain it. So my bet is that the set will rise to the $400 level. I think it's gonna get very close to the $400 level for these booster boxes. The ETB may reach the $100 level, but once we get there, I think it's gonna hit a brick wall, a resistance level that will cause it to come back down. So me personally, and again, this is what I am doing with my sealed collection right now. I have loose Paldea Evolved as well as cases, so I am keeping my cases sealed. I am not moving those. Those are gonna stay because those are my long-term positions of Paldea Evolved. And odds are you're not going to be able to find those anymore. And if you are, you're going to pay a premium for them. So I am keeping those sealed. But my loose booster boxes, I am selling a few of them at the current price point. And the reason is because I want to lock in my profits. Most of you, if you have Paldea Evolved, most of you probably bought them at around 220, probably 230, because that was the price point in February or March of this year. It was around 220. You could have picked them up at 220 from TCG Player, probably cheaper from the Facebook market or any other marketplace. So at 220 and now looking at $400, that is a massive return on that booster box in 3 months. Those are the types of returns that you normally, I don't want to say you never see them, but normally you don't see those type of returns that quick. So again, in my opinion, I am selling a couple of my loose boxes just to take in some profits and have some capital available for other things that I want to get into and expand my collection into, as well as putting some money into the shop. As you guys already know, I run an online TCG business as well. And I want to have to be able to have liquidity when the market does turn. And I haven't yet talked too much about that, but I am planning on making a video. It's a topic for a different video. But the market will turn, and you want to be ready for when that happens. Now, there is a chance that I may be wrong. This box could surpass the 400 and 450 levels. I just don't see it happening, but there is a chance that I could be wrong. So again, take this with a grain of salt. This is not in any way, shape, or form financial advice. I am just telling you that this is what I am doing personally. And if you want to take action on that, then that is up to you. I hope you found this video helpful. And if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to the channel and give this video a like. It helps the algorithm. Leave a comment down below and let me know your thoughts on Paldea Evolved run. And as always, stay positive, keep your head up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.